Good morning, girl and boys. Well, I was furious until just a second ago, and I got a drawing here of myself, and that always softens me a little bit. But I'm still on a rampage, and I'm mad. And I'm really, really mad because last week I found out I was leaving, and no one started a petition. You didn't ask me to stay. You said nothing. No one cried.
Please stay, honey. Please.
It's too late. This is too late. I asked Mr. Lord if he'd take me. He was dead silent. I called Dr. Warren. I'm serious. I called him long distance to California. I said, Dr. Warren, this is Penny. I need you. Call me fast. He didn't answer the call. I don't know why. He didn't. And now I have just one thing left to do. I'm going to call the police. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. That is the message. You know what? Sometimes people call the police just because they've run out of options. And that's not fair. Because, Penny, no one broke the law. Well, I'm mad. It doesn't mean that because you're mad, you call the police. That's not right. And you know, I just took a course at the police academy, and you know what I learned? I learned that some people call the police because they want the police to discipline their children. And they'll call the police and say, tell my son that it's really important he does his homework, because if he doesn't, he's going to get in trouble with the law. I mean, that's not a good reason to call the police, is it? You know why?
It's not breaking the law.
It's not breaking the law. And you know what? The police have such very, very important work to do that when people call them and they want to know what the hours are at the voting polls, or if they want to know, what else would they want to know? No, not breaking the law. Not that important for the police to have to know. It sets them back, and they have to respond. So I think it's an important point, Penny. I'm glad you got mad, but not because I think the police should respond to you, but because it lets us say that it's important to call the police when you are in an emergency and when there is a question of a law being broken. I know the other example is sometimes they'll call police and say, is there going to be school today? Yeah, it's hard. But you know what I found out? I asked the police, I said, you know, I think it's a really, really, really hard job to be a policeman or a policewoman. So I said, what makes you happy about your job? And you know what one person said? What makes me happy is when children appreciate what we're doing. If children make a card, or if children walk up and shake their hand and say, thank you for keeping me safe, that affects their heart. And it makes a difference. And that's what they said is one of the perks, the best things about being on the police force, is knowing that the children care about what you do and that they're appreciative. So we have a police officer right here in our congregation. And how about if you say thank you now on the count of 3? You want to do that? I want to lead. Okay, ready? 1. And his name is Police Officer Sanford. Okay, got it? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Police Officer Sanford.